to go and do some comet searching. Apparently there is a comet by the name of Neowise, and it is going to be visible, I would say maybe in a half hour, just after sundown on the north horizon. And I'm going to try to do this with the camera. I have actually changed the speed of the film down to 124. I can't really hold it. I'm using my big tripod, so it's harder to hold it in one hand. It seems as if the lower your speed for your film, the better your ability in low light to record. So I'm at 24 instead of a 30 or a 60. And we'll see if I can actually record anything when we get there. I doubt it. It doesn't look like it's very good on the lighting. You don't want to go higher than an ISO 100 or 200 unless it's different for video, but I know for pictures that's about where you want to have it. Testing the winds filter out here. I've got the breeze blowing, so we'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys when we get to our spot. We're going to go up the road here probably in about 15 minutes and get camped out, get the binoculars out, and see what we can see. For the app, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but there was one of them that was free, in-app purchases only, and that's the one we'll be using, and I'll give you the name or put it in the description below when I remember. Catch you guys in the next part. Hello folks, and welcome to this continuation of our comet hunt tonight. Thanks to the SkySafari app, I will try to put a link in the description below. I was able to find the general direction for the Neowise comet, and thanks to my dad we found a place where we could get off the road and we could look at it. Our initial location was not very good because there was some light pollution behind us, and of course there was a lot of traffic because we were right by a road, and then it was hard to see through all the power lines and power structures. Our second location, I found that I could get up across the road into the field at the edge, and those are the pictures that we are going to be taking a look at towards the end of this. So what I'm going to do here is, as I am talking, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took, just kind of narrate them, and I'll add the pictures to this audio track, and that will be the second part and the conclusion to our comet hunt. Why is it so hard to say that? Okay, so now I am going to open up my images, and this is the very first image that I have. I'm very proud of this image. This is just after the sun had set. There was a little color on the horizon. I have absolutely no idea why everything is green. This is either an 8, 20, or 30-second shutter speed. The later ones are all 30 seconds, but these initial ones I was kind of messing around. Pretty much all of them are ISO 100. The one that I tried with ISO 200 wasn't very good. Can you find the comet in here? Okay, well, if you cannot find the comet, look just to the left, your left, of this initial big tower here, and you'll see this streaking little object. I'll see if I can't highlight it when I edit the video, and that is Neowise. We'll go ahead and zoom in a little. I don't know if I'm able to do that on the video. Let's see if I can. I'll zoom in here as if I'm zooming in on the video, because there's some pretty good detail if you go in just a little ways, and you can see some pretty good detail there. If I'm able to zoom in, you'll be seeing that. I won't announce a zoom in for any of the other clips because I don't know if I can do it yet, so if I'm able to do it, I'll just do it. Here's my second picture. It's getting a little darker out. Again, the weird green color, and the comet is in roughly the same location. Now we're getting a little bit change on the angle, and things are looking brighter, and it's just overall better, and this might be when I start using either the 20 or 30 second. Now in this one, the comet is towards the bottom of the screen. Now none of these initial pictures did I really notice the comet. I mean, very well. I kind of noticed something, but I wasn't sure it was the comet. until my dad pulled out the binoculars, and then we were able to look at it and verify its location and find out, yeah, that's where it's supposed to be, and that's the comet. So it's kind of cool to come back to these images and see that the comet is actually in a lot of the shots I took. This is just giving you a really good view of the Big Dipper. I don't know why the bottom one here, the bottom corner of the pan is green. It's kind of strange. But this is an example of some of the nighttime photography you can do with your Android smartphone camera. In my case, it's an LG G7 ThinQ. And this is probably 30-second shutter, ISO 100, but you must have a tripod to do this. If you don't have a tripod, you're going to have nothing but trouble because all this turns into blur. As you zoom in to something like this type of an image, you can actually see where there's even a little bit of movement just from the wind or whatever with the tripod. It looks really good when you don't zoom in, but when you zoom in you can see that it's still not perfect. You'd have to have an absolutely cement solid stable platform, nothing moving. I'm using a shutter delay of like 3 seconds countdown so that I'm not touching it when I take my picture, and I'm not bumping or jostling. Yeah, this second one is even better. There's hardly any distortion even when you zoom way in, and has really good definition with the stars. Of course, now the sun has set and most of the colors are gone. At the very bottom of this image, you can just see the tail of the comet. Now, I don't think I have the comet caught anywhere in this image. Maybe I do here between these lines. I can't be sure. I think that might be it. I don't know why this is a little bit different than the other ones, but I think it's between the two power line sections here in the middle, towards the bottom of the image. This is the same as the last one. Now this one, this must be when I changed location. The comet is near the top. Well, actually, no, it's still in between the two segments of wire. You can barely make out the top segment. It's above and to the left of this tower structure. Between, not quite in the middle, more towards the left of this rightmost power structure here, just above it, a little ways. Always look at the bottom star of the pan of the Big Dipper and just go straight down, and generally you'll spot the comet somewhere in that area. This is a really good shot. We can see the tail, we can see a bunch of stars, we've got that weird green color again, but it just is a pretty good shot, I think. Actually, I think it's a really good, I want to say, stick with what I said, it's a really good shot. This is not even zoomed in. Yeah, this is a really, really, really good shot, I think. This one might be even better than the last one. Yeah, this is even better than the last one. The comet should be very obvious. It's the only thing that looks like it's streaking in the sky. Of course, I'm sure you're aware that a comet is, of course, an ice or gas or whatever kind of comprised ball, so it has the tail. That's what we're looking for here. If you weren't aware of that, well, now you know. Comets usually have a tail, as far as I know. So the comet here, now I'm trying to zoom way in and get pictures of it, and it's over here at the bottom. It'd be the bottom right of your screen, and it's not very good. It's a pretty poor shot. Now it's closer towards the top left. Again, not a very good shot. Now it's getting closer to the middle, a little bit better, but still not very good. Almost centered again here. And here we have a good view of the tail, and it looks as if you can actually see, yeah, I've actually caught movement between these different frames. You can actually see that the comet has moved, rotated, or the light has moved around on it. Okay, so now the comet is right in the middle. These looked better when I was out in the field than they do now. These are fully zoomed in shots, though. I'm not zooming in the camera on these shots. Here, as I'm talking to you, I zoomed in to take the shot, and that's what you're seeing. This is probably one of the best ones. Here's another distance shot. Some of these have been panoramic. A lot of them were done non-panoramic, just standard viewpoint, but this one might be a panoramic, and I think it's a pretty beautiful shot. And pretty well detailed on the comet, too. Comet again, zoomed in towards the bottom. Here I tried ISO 200 and something didn't go right. There's just too much light in the image. And same for this one. This one I don't think was ISO 200. This one might have been 100. So maybe something got bumped or messed with. I don't know. Here's a pretty good zoom in one here, and it's towards, you can see the brightest object there towards the top right of your screen. And this one is dead center. I really like this one. This is pretty good for a zoom in, but I think I like the shots that are further out, even if you can't get as close to it. And that concludes the shots that I took of the Neowise Comet. If you have any comments about this video, let me know in the comment section below. It looks like there's a little part coming off of the comet in this first image. I'm not sure. Anyway, I enjoyed this. It was fun going out and just doing this kind of a hunt for the comet. It was kind of funny because where we live, you don't think there's a lot of people that are aware of this and out looking for it. But while we were doing this, my dad and I, so another family came by. I think they had kids in the car, and they were up the road from us to our initial spot. We were by a power station, and they were looking for it too, apparently. So it was kind of funny that we weren't the only ones out there. So anyway, I'm going to work on some vlog videos. If you like this video, give it a subscribe, and you can see more of these vlog style videos at my Bliss vlog channel. That's where most of these things are going to go. I just thought I'd put this one on the main channel because it's kind of a cool little video and has some interest. So I thought, you know, I want to drive a little traffic to the vlog, so I'm going to do that. So that's where you'll find more of these. If you like the content that's already here on the DreamBliss channel, you see that there's some Raid Shadow Legend video and video for Minecraft. Well, go ahead and give a subscribe there. Give a thumb up if you like this video, thumb down if you didn't. If you give a thumb down, provide some feedback and let me know what I could do to improve. Doing the best I could with an old tripod and my LG G7 smart camera. I didn't have any better equipment than that. Was going to try to record this as a video for you guys, but I wasn't able to get that to work. So I guess that's it. We're going to call that good. Catch you guys in the next video.